11-year-old's prank ends in a felony charge. See, we done talked about this prank business. They don't screw around now. Remember a couple of years ago, I did a video with the prank kid calling up four or not 411 911 or something or whatever he was talking about. I like to order some meat or something, trying to be funny, and so this turned into a felony. So they ain't letting this slide. This kid was thinking this is EW cam footage. Something. Hopefully it's not copyright. I never reacted to this channel's videos, but 17 minutes. See what the hell this is, because right into a felony. They ain't letting whoever this kid pulled. They ain't letting it slide.
So there was a text message from someone saying they were behind a car. Their friend was kidnapped from a Chick-fil-A in Palm Coast, and they were on the interstate behind the car.
Everything on your phone is telling me that you made a phone call to 911.
Why do you talk?
Hey, what? You did something stupid.
The father is pissed.
On July 26, 2023, dispatchers in Volusia County receive urgent 911 text from a driver who claims to be following an armed kidnapper's van on the interstate. When they trace the phone, however, they learn the messages are coming from a residence in Port Orange, turning a plea for help into an unexpected lesson in consequences.
Where's that?
I'm telling you this right now, you're going to take this as a lesson at 11 years old, that if you do something stupid in the future, you're going to enjoy those cuffs.
I'm not going to do this.
He's never gonna pull shit like that
The
again.
report is based on official police records, and the footage has mostly never been seen before until now. It's just after 9:45 a.m. when 911 begins receiving texts from someone named Lily Lee Combs. She claims to be following a kidnapper's van on the interstate, and updates are still pouring in. Volusia County deputies, multiple area police departments, and a helicopter joined the urgent search. When they fail to locate the van, a deputy tries calling the phone number that's been sending the text messages.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hi. Is this what's your name? Can you hear me? Hello? I'm trying to reach the person I called 911. Yeah, can you hear me? Oh, shut up.
Please leave your message for 3.
Oh, it's got a voicemail. It
Oh,
says,
she
I'll
cut-
be
she-
confirming there in a blue
she
Jeep.
cut the
Victim
phone
is in a
off.
white van. You can see they are being restrained in the windows. At the turnaround?
A new text message comes through, including a detailed description of the suspect, who's described as having brown hair and blue eyes.
How is she behind them? She's seeing this happen and she has, what color eyes do has? That's weird. Brown hair, blue eyes, but she's behind them, like, she was like, saw the incident or saw the witness the kidnapping, or I mean, like,
The
how
caption
would
on
you
there,
even
the
be following
caption.
them and know any of this? Yeah, I've already confirming they're in a blue Jeep, victim in a white van. Of course it's a white van, like, it just, yeah. You know what I mean? I'm not saying this by any means, but it's just, yeah.
That's coming from their end. Okay.
Their suspicions about the text messages are all but confirmed when a GPS trace on the phone comes back to a residence in Port Orange, indicating the texter is not traveling on the highway as they claim. Deputies quickly head to the residence to investigate.
Hi there, how you doing? Is this your residence, sir?
This is,
Do you have a daughter or a child at the home named by Lily Lee?
no.
No?
Not even the girl's name.
Yeah, my wife, my kid, who just got home from, Pennsylvania. I have an Ava and a Mikey.
Ava and Mikey.
Yep.
Oh, she lied. There is no Lily, whatever her name is.
See them?
The deputies follow him to his house,
That's
where
bad,
he
yeah.
informs his wife what's going on.
There was a 911 call?
Yeah, so somebody called in, or well, they texted.
Sorry, I'm in my pajamas.
No, that's fine.
You're fine.
Someone texted into 911 that someone was getting kidnapped and they were on the interstate, but then when they went and did like a location on the phone, the address was showing up here.
As their daughter Ava steps into the garage, her phone rings. The deputy answers it, leading to a shocking conclusion.
Hello? Hold on. Who's this?
Volusia County Sheriff's Office.
Alright, cool. Hello, this is Deputy Ashby, the Sheriff's Office.
Oh, good. You got her.
Yep, alright.
Oh, okay. Is her dad home?
Yep, I got both her parents here.
Yeah, we're gonna ask the sheriff to go away in a second.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bad here.
What
It's bad.
happened? I'm so
Let me see this phone.
Yeah, so all these other numbers, so there's a phone call out to 911.
There's a phone call out?
Yeah.
Right there.
What time?
That's her
Right
call. That's
here.
her calling it.
There's 911 again right there.
This phone was called
These
in.
numbers calling back in are no caller ID.
You did?
Well, there's 3 different times that 911 was called out from this phone.
9:30 a.m.
Yeah.
That was the initial call.
Twice.
But I didn't mean to call that because I. But you did.
Reports show that the number belonging to Ava dialed 911 at 9:30. When asked where the emergency is, a female identified as possibly a juvenile responded, "I'm sorry, I dialed the wrong number." The same phone number would later begin texting 911 to report the kidnapping.
When did. I'm just so confused. I'm sorry. When did you got a message about an interstate?
So there was a text message from someone saying they were behind a car
Did I call this
who
back?
was kidnapped.
That's
Their friend was kidnapped from a Chick-fil-A in Palm Coast, and they were on the interstate behind the car.
What time is this?
I guess this is Florida.
This is like,
I'm
yeah,
not
this
sure.
is today. It's
Oh,
actively
we
going
got
on.
on this early in the morning.
Okay.
So we were here the whole time since 2:30. We were on the interstate coming
and
home from
everything's showing that
Pennsylvania.
Right.
you called out.
We showed up here like 2:10, 2:15.
Okay.
And we
yeah,
went to bed
but these 911 calls
for this
count.
morning. You were calling 911? You were. Don't look surprised. You did. You
So
said
did
you were
you
on your
know?
phone.
Did they say anything to you? No one said anything to you?
Did you say, Ava, you have to explain what happened here. Something's going on. What did you know? What do you know?
Mikey, go inside. Ava, get your shoes on. Come out here.
I didn't hit anything. Want me to close the door?
Yep.
You're not in trouble.
Go
I
on
just
your
need to
iPad.
know what happened. I need to know and understand because this is like weird.
Oh, she's
We
in
gotta
trouble.
make sure that there's not somebody that's being kidnapped on the interstate and we're trying to find them. And all
Open
of a
your
sudden-
mouth if you said something on the phone.
I didn't say anything.
Everything on your phone is telling me that you made a phone call on 911.
I didn't talk.
While one deputy heads to her cruiser, she greets officers from the Port Orange Police Department who have just arrived at the scene.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Oh, I was just trying to make heads or tails of that damn call. There's
Where's-
so many notes in it, my God.
Yeah, we're trying to figure it out. We're with the parents and the daughter, and I guess
Okay.
the daughter did have. We pulled up the call log, and she did call 911.
So the whole armed kidnapping thing and all that stuff is bogus, or?
There was no text evidence when we looked through it, so I don't know if she deleted it real quick or if it's like through
Okay.
through an app. Yeah, it seems it's probably just this wedding thing. She's like 10 years old, so
Wow.
yeah.
While Ava's parents
Yeah,
demand
that's
an
bad.
explanation, deputies prepare to
Sending people
Mirandize
out
the
there on a
11-year-old
wild hunt
who
for
has
nothing.
yet to fully grasp the gravity of the situation.
You just lied to the police and mommy and daddy. You
Ooh.
lied to everybody.
You got 3 shots here for stupidity.
Tell them what you just said to us.
Open your mouth. I'm telling you, open your mouth. She's gonna read you something, and then we're gonna ask you some questions. What's your name? Ava? How old are you, Ava?
All right, Miss Ava, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court.
They
You have the
taking her
right to
away.
talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions, and to have the lawyer present during any questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before my questioning, if you wish.
We're reading her rights. Because you did something stupid.
Right.
Let me explain something here, okay? You can cry about this. What you've done here is a felony, okay? It's a felony crime, and you probably had 20 law enforcement officers at least, a helicopter, and all looking, all running with lights and siren on high speed to try to apprehend or try to stop
Ooh, that's
a
bad
serious
business.
forcible felony from happening.
That's bad
You know what
business.
happens if one of those officers crashes and gets killed on the way to responding to something that you did as a joke? So you better take this serious.
Under pressure from both her father and the deputy, Ava offers an excuse for her actions, which doesn't sit well with the deputy.
Ava, you need to tell me.
Yeah, you lie, it's gonna make him more angrier. But I think she did this mess to probably what's that called? Try to go viral or something. I don't know, say she's bored. I mean, 9:30 in the morning, you just getting out of bed. Or depending if she ain't got school. But probably try to go viral or something. And it backfired bad.
The exact truth. I don't want a story. I don't care what it is. I want the exact truth.
You can't make this go away by being quiet. The only thing that's going to happen to you is you're going to end up in a pair of handcuffs going to our juvenile facility. I'm not going to mince any words with you. That's a very distinct possibility of what can happen here today. Don't look at your mother. She didn't have any part in this. This was all you.
Yesterday, I beat my brother. Said something about my little just maybe talking about it. And then went today and doing all this.
Was he part of planning this with you?
No, he just said it. And then
What did he say?
he said, let's 911.
This is your brother?
Yeah, he said it this way.
Wanna get him?
Let's 911.
Well, when we're done, will you wait a minute?
And then I said, no, we can't. And then I haven't did this morning. And then I just
So you're trying to blame this on your brother?
No.
he said,
Was he with you when you
7.
made this call?
no.
Okay, was he with you when you made these texts? Okay, then you did this.
Don't drag him
You
in
were
it.
on your own for this.
Don't drag him
And if
into
your
it.
brother's 7 years old, you're not going to blame your 7-year-old brother for this. This was all your decision. Okay.
So call 911 to say what? What did he say to call 911?
Just call 911.
So can I ask?
What if
was
he told you to go up on the roof and
YouTube
jump
that you
off the
saw?
roof? Would you do that? What's the difference?
Deputies will soon discover the startling truth behind Ava's fabricated story. For now, Ava's mother raises concerns about recent questionable activity on Ava's phone, but it does little to impact the situation.
You know?
So I have something really weird with that phone. When we first got that, the phone kept ringing non-stop, ringing in to me. And I was picking it up and there was like people talking and like, I'm like, hello, and like non-stop, like I mean every 4 seconds there was a call coming in with random numbers and I didn't know that. And I was saying block contact, like as soon as the trick got that phone number,
Okay, well, that has nothing to do with what went on today.
Questions about her intentions lead to a harsh reality check from the deputy, who forces Ava to consider the possible consequences of the false report.
What were you planning on happening out of this? Well, what did you think was going to happen when you said somebody was kidnapped and somebody had a gun? What did you think was going to happen?
That's not funny.
Well, did you have any thoughts about how much of the law enforcement resources in this area you were going to take up by doing that? I never thought of that, right? Did you think of the men and women that have families at home that are driving 90 or 100 miles an hour with their lights and siren on, trying to save somebody who's a victim of an armed kidnapping, that they could be involved in a traffic crash and be seriously injured or killed because you wanted to make a joke? Does that seem funny to you? Would that be funny if that happened? Because I can tell you that would be even more serious than what you're looking at right now.
You physically see your father walk up to sheriffs, military, everybody, thank you for your service. And then you do like this?
Though it wasn't captured on camera, reports state that Ava admitted to getting the idea to prank 911 from a YouTube challenge, and a deputy attempts to give more details.
Where was this video that you saw? Where was it? On YouTube? Do you remember who the creator was or who the poster was? What it was about? What do you mean by all of this? This is in what? So it was a video about the Palm Coast Chick-fil-A. That's it. That's all the video was about?
Never heard of no. I'm thinking that's Florida, but I'm probably wrong.
Yeah. So you saw a video that somebody made about how fun it would be to call 911 or text 911 and say somebody's got a gun, somebody's trying to get hurt. You got to be fun
funny,
to
I know that
recreate that. Is that what you're telling me?
However, Ava is about to realize an apology won't be enough to escape the consequences. Meanwhile, one deputy reveals that he was able to reach Ava by phone just before their arrival and got a less than friendly response from the young girl.
27 minutes, she lied to the dispatcher or the call
It is
taker
Florida.
over text, and then when I caught her up, she told me to F myself and stop responding.
Cut her up.
Like, got her caught up. Like, hey, you know what's up? The jig's up.
That's when she started deleting her text messages.
Based on Ava's statements, deputies
Florida.
decide there's enough probable cause to arrest Ava and prepare to take the 11-year-old into custody.
See what this pranking business get?
She can't sit in a dentist's office.
Deep breath.
Listen carefully. Don't make this.
She's coming out there. No, she'll be out there.
So stop. Listen to me. Ava, stop struggling, okay? They're not going to hurt you. Yeah, they're not going to hurt you. Listen carefully what's going to happen here. No one's going to hurt you. You're going to sit in the car for now, okay? If you go somewhere, what it's going to involve is taking pictures, taking fingerprints, and then they're going to call your parents to come and get you. So don't make the situation any worse. They'll be out shortly after that.
Go in the car?
No, you can't go in the car.
You can cuff me for that.
It just can't happen.
I'm telling you this right now, you're going to take this as a lesson at 11 years old, that if you do something stupid in the future, you're going to enjoy those cuffs.
I'm not gonna do this again.
Ava is placed into the back of the police car, where her father delivers a few hard truths.
I'm just warning you, you're not going to sit for a couple hours. They're going to be bringing you into a building, fingerprinting you, doing all sorts of stupid for your stupid. Your life just changed, kid. Over a phone call, your life just changed.
Minutes later, the reality of the situation
this ain't no
continues
prank.
to
They're really
have an
taking her in.
emotional impact on
That
her
is
parents.
something else. She
She
did it, though.
I'm surprised that this is the best thing for her because she's down to
It sucks for us. I work my off with you to keep this kid doing stuff normal like we did as kids, and this is the he does.
According to a statement from the Volusia County Sheriff's Office, 11-year-old Ava was charged with making a false police report concerning the use of a firearm in a violent manner, a felony, and misuse of 911.
That is something. A
After
felony at
being
11 years
processed at the
old.
Family Resource Center, she was later transferred to the Volusia Regional Juvenile Detention Center in Daytona Beach, Florida. An experience she is unlikely to forget. We requested more information about her case from the Volusia County Juvenile Court, and they said nothing is releasable.
She ain't gonna never forget that. Ever. 11 years old with a felony. Yeah, because like the swatting thing, I know he retired now. Review Tech USA was talking about some guy swatted some guy and got the guy eliminated. Going to the wrong house. See, that shit ain't funny. And people playing the online games and getting mad because they lost or something. And they're gonna go swat the person and send people out looking for him and ain't even do nothing wrong. Whew. That is bad business. Okay. Looking back at that 20 years later. Okay. What about the time you had a felony at 11 years old? Know about that? I don't think that's gonna be a laugh. It's not laughing then. It's not gonna be laughing now. That ain't no laughing moment. Just what shit about this prank business. Need to be through with that mess. This prank is getting old.